Alright, so in this second part, I was told that if I put Shanzo in my video, that it would make the video even better and it would even make it go viral. So I'm putting Shanzo in the video as an audible, just to give a shout out there to Shanzo. And everybody else that was in the chat room. We had Nate in the chat room, we had Shawnee, we had Crazy Redhead talking about dogs, dogs, dogs. I don't know what the hell that means. Billy Bob 3430 was out there. And if we missed anybody, it was like a +4 on top of that at the particular time. There's not a whole lot of people on here on a Thursday night at 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, just give a shout out there to everybody that was in the stream. All my people that always hang out. Sword V, I guess, is AFK right now. He wasn't even in there. Usually the only person in there when nobody else is. And so going on with this second part, hopefully mentioning Shanzo, it'll get like 1 million views in a week, 100,000 overnight. Probably not, but we'll give it a go. But in the second part, before we actually show you the wall unit, I just want to let everybody out there, we have so many things that are going on right now, and it's not all negative because there's a lot of positives to look at as far as where things are going in my life. There's a lot of feelers out there as far as being able to actually bring a business into the home, as far as fixing people's computers, building computers. And anybody out there that would like a computer built or repaired or anything, just shoot me an email, catch up with me on Skype or the live stream, and we can set up arrangements to where if you want to buy the stuff, preferably I like to deal with Newegg merchandise, and I've done this for a few people. I just haven't really like voiced it out there and let you know, oh yeah, I did this, I did that. Because I build some pretty damn good computers, and you can ask anybody that I've done work for. I guess the only people that might be familiar to people out there is Kitty and JP, and I've done some work on his computer. I've actually taken 2 separate computers, as I mentioned, and integrated them into one supercomputer, and now all we got to do is upgrade probably the memory and the graphics card being key to that, because the memory's not too terrible. And yeah, so they can attest to the skills that I have. And I know there's all kind of computer gurus out there. I'm not saying I'm the be-all, end-all, but I do know my shiznit as far as building them, working on them, repairing them, because like I said before, I'm a hardware and applications type of person when it comes to PCs. And yeah, so if you want a computer built, just get with me and we can do the transfer via PayPal, and we can even do a little formal paper if you want to, so you don't get or think you're going to get screwed. It's just not the way I operate. You pay me, I build it, I ship it. That's the only thing that you got to do is either buy the stuff and have it shipped here. I put it together and ship it back out to you, and get my little scratch, and we move on down the road. And that's something I'd really like to do for a living. There's actually a couple of computer shops up the road, and apparently they pay the bills doing it, and they are very, very much more expensive than I ever could even imagine being for the little bit of work that they do. It's just amazing, man. I was like taking a hard drive into this guy and said, how much would it cost me to get the data off of this hard drive because computer crashed, and I don't, want to go buying a bunch of materials. And he was talking about like some $1,200 to $3,000. I was like, I'll just take the hard drive and go back home and build me a new one. Screw that. So, I mean, you can just tell just by that, and he's probably got a device, he plugs it in, makes a disc, you're done. He's going to charge you that much money. Screw that. But if anybody out there wants it done, I want to start doing that primarily. And I have done it for several people, just like I said, I just hadn't voiced it out there. And like I said, I've had like resumes deluxe, like going out into the freaking public as far as jobs are concerned, and as far as real jobs are concerned, like what my actual profession would be, and that's retail management. 14 years experience at that, and something's going to come along. It's just right now, it's not that it's hard times around here, and it's not the economy, because down here, the economy down on the coast here where I live is actually strong. It's just that there's so much growth going out there. The companies are looking for the cheapest out. They want the cheapest people that they can find to do the work that they want done. And it's just hard to find something whenever they look at your resume and go, he's too damn expensive, throw that shit to the side. And I know that's what's going on. So we're still just going to be, I might actually have to put that into the resume that, you know, don't let the experience scare you. I'm not that expensive. I don't have to have that much money. But yeah, I just need to pay the bills, pay the house note and the insurance, and I'm good to go. I'm a happy person. Be able to buy supplies and cat food and dog food, and we'll move on down the road. One of the other things that I wanted to talk about was there's been a lot of people in the recent past that have wanted to do some type of contest, and provided we can keep the cable on after tomorrow, because I got to come up with $130 by noon, and hopefully we could get the eBays released. If not, man, I'm gonna have to try to get somebody to like call it in, call cable in and pay it for me or something. I would do that, give them the freaking phone number or something. But anyway, people want to have a contest for a CraftChest Nation symbol, kind of like a CraftChest Nation flag or a SIG or something like that. And the reason behind that is that people want us to open up kind of like a Zazzle shop to where they can get mouse pads and freaking overlays for keyboards and t-shirts and hats and that. And I'm all for it, but I mean, I can come up with the graphics. That's not a problem, because I mean, I have Photoshop, I have all those little fancy programs, but I thought, same way that everybody else did, it would be a cool idea to let everybody out there participate in it and come up with a cool prize, like maybe one of each of the items that we pick to put the graphic designs on. And I actually have a picture that I'll bring up, because I'm going to do a video separate of this one, and hopefully, like I said, I'll be able to post it. And I have a picture of something that I want to put in it, and I'll show you an example of that in the next video that we post for that particular contest. So get your gears turning as far as coming up with some CraftChest Nation graphics, and it can say the CraftChest Nation or CraftChest Nation or just CraftChest. Any one of those will apply. And that's something else we got going on here in the near future, and that should bring a little bit of revenue in as well. I didn't notice Skype did that. Huh. That must be something they're upgrading in the new version. It's telling you when somebody gets online, kind of like on Steam. That's pretty neat. I never noticed that. Oh, anyway, yeah, I think that's about it right now. There's a bunch of other stuff, but I just don't want to drag it out too much. So, just wanted to touch base with everybody out there in the CraftChest Nation, let you know where I've been, let you know what I've been dealing with, and it's all good. It's all going to work out, one way or another. We will survive, and we will use the craft of the mind to get up out of this little trench that we have fallen into. Kind of like that door-to-door sales fail where they fell into the hole and couldn't get out. But we will get out of this one. And so let me splice in this video. If I think of anything else, I'll just post a separate video while I have the chance. Tonight, that's why I'm up burning the midnight oil, or 1:42 in the morning oil. Just wanting to get all this information and just touch base with everybody out there that's been missing me. And I appreciate all you guys out there that are concerned about, you know, where I've been, why I haven't been streaming, why I haven't been playing games and all that. Really, once again, I appreciate everybody's concern, but, you know, life calls. And once we need to deal with it, we just need to bow up and deal with it. So enjoy the last little part of this video, and we'll look at the command center. All right? All right, so here is the wall unit that I'm working on. And this is in the living room. This is the new command center, I guess you could say. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to stay in here or not. But yeah, so far this is what I have on it. As you can see down below on the left, the black computer is the 2-wicket 1. On the right, it's a silver 2-wicket 2. And I got the neon light happening over here. Got my 32 in the middle, 22-inch up top, 20-inch down here to the bottom left. And that's it. That's what I've been working on. And up top, actually, where that 22 is, I built that to where you could have up to a 52-inch monitor in that particular area. And one thing that a lot of people like about this actual area is this little square part right here on the bookcase, this little neon vase that I came up with. I took a string light and let it coil up, put a black light little 6-inch tube in the middle, decorated that up, and it gives a nice little backlight, kind of like a, what do you call it, one of those ambient lighting type of settings to it. Got my little plant down below. Got a water fountain there. Has some books just for decoration on that side. And there we go with the keyboards and the mice. Of course, my camera. TV. There's my DVR and everything up there. And I got me a little water fountain for a little mood and all that. And whenever you turn out the lights, you can actually see the mood setting of the whole deal, like this. Sitting back on the couch, this is how it looks in the dark. You can actually watch your movie or have your football games going or whatever kind of games you like. And it's pretty neat so far. I like it. And that's what it looks like. And of course we got one club.fm rocking the music.